guessed the name, and we back with another video, Mental Talk, while playing Resident Evil 4. So, as you know, right now, it's spooky season, yeah! Got what, like, one more week until Halloween, I think? Let's see. I'm checking.
I'm Mr. Meeseeks! Look at me!
Yep, well, actually 2 more weeks. Or, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 12 more days. So it's not really 2 more weeks. But, I really enjoy Halloween. This is one of those talks where it's still gonna talk about mental health, but I want it to be more fun. Oh shoot! You missed! You freaking missed! Wait, no, that was not. Oh, okay. So, like, one of the things that I do during Halloween, I like to dress up. Like, Comic-Con happens during this month, and there's a lot of festivals, like Oktoberfest happens this month. Let's see, let me throw this. Oh, yes I do. Nice. I wish it killed all of them, but it didn't.
¡Del picadillo!
With that, sorry, I got focused on shooting. Damn it. Damn it again. Okay, he's dead. You missed, thank God. Oh, crap. I don't want to die because I'm not the best at this. Yeah, I got both of them. Anyway, so while spooky season is coming around, like is now, but like Halloween is in 12 days, I like kind of get off of the topic about mental health a little bit, not all the way, but what I've been watching, like what have I been doing lately for Halloween, because I always want to make sure I do something, because it's my favorite time of the season. Like, the holidays come around. Some people actually think about it. Some people are kind of like, they don't really pay attention to the holidays, or it's not a joyous occasion for them, unfortunately. And some people have seasonal depression, so usually, like, during, like, now that's the change of season, it's not summer anymore. Fall already happened during September 23rd, I believe, and it's a lot to grasp, especially if you're dealing with, like, for me, an example, around Christmas, I do enjoy being around family more because or like I don't want to be alone, since that's around the time my mother passed, and then unfortunately my uncle passed last year, and it's good to be around family or people support. Not necessarily it does have to be family, or not necessarily it has to be friends, but somebody close to you that, you know, can be supportive and understanding, where you don't feel so alone. And with Halloween, you know, you watch a scary movie, you're never gonna feel alone, you know? Watch that Paranormal Activity. I seen that in theaters actually with my sister, so of course that's a nostalgia feeling. Like when the first one came out, and now there's like what, 7 of them. Ah, man. Sometimes like movies, like the production and all that crap, they need to just let, what is this? Okay, they just gotta know when to stop. Because after the second, I felt like the second one was good, but not as um not as good as the first one. And come out. But oh yeah, now I remember what the stupid train. That's why I was like, I'm not using my hold up. Do I still have? Yes, I have 17 bullets of shotgun. I'm glad I didn't use none of that stuff because I remembered that I'm gonna be going down that trolley or whatever. But yeah, I just didn't save it. Well, there's no saving point. But here we go. The other thing that I been watching the Jeffrey Dahmer series on Netflix that everybody been talking about, and I just wanted to see if it was worthwhile. I knew it was gonna be good because Evan Peters is a really great actor. I know him very well from American Horror Story. Who hasn't watched that? It's really good. Niecy Nash is in it, and this is one of her serious roles, of course. I haven't seen the trials or when, because I didn't even know this person. Like, I'm sure there was people, just like I never got to watch My Friend Dahmer. To me, it didn't look as interesting. But now I want to see to compare it. Which one is better with giving factual information, not just to see how good it is and stuff like that. Because even though it's based off of real events, we don't want to take it as like fiction, like exaggeration. Because there's sometimes movies they try to put a point of view of sympathy for a freaking monster. Because now I was just talking to like friends about this. The fact that people are sexualizing Jeffrey Dahmer on social media like TikTok and Instagram is very disturbing because this dude, like, oh, talking about, oh, I would have let him eat me and all this other crap. I don't know if it's just like they're serious or they're just trying to be funny. It's very insensitive to the families and the people that lost their loved ones to this monster. Like, I appreciate the actor Evan Peters for portraying the role. I don't like people are saying to that, you know, because he had abs and all this stuff, and I guess Jeffrey Dahmer liked to work out or whatever, but at the same time, it's just like see it for the series, but also take it serious that this person was very highly disturbing, and he had like his from the movie. I don't know any like real. I never read any articles or really the like. I even see any documentaries. I knew about him from like icebergs of serial killers, and like I don't know if people watched what is that show um ID in what is it, Investigation Discovery from Most Evil. That's like a classic show that I used to watch um in my youth, I guess you could say, because I forgot how that was when I was watching. I guess I was a teenager or whatever. But yeah, so they would explain things and the to the root of the knowledge of what happened. And they had like actors, but it wasn't like to the point where the person was super attractive. You don't want to portray somebody like with sympathy that who was very sick, and then also you don't want to portray him as like a good light in a sense because that wasn't the
I'm Mr. Meeseeks.
that wasn't the
Look at
case.
me.
And what I've was watching, like I seen how from my perspective of watching the series, this dude like had so the two people I had sympathy for was of course the people that were murdered, but and the families, but then also Glinda, I forgot her last name. With all due respect, I apologize, but I just don't remember her last name. And Jeffrey Dahmer's father. Not to a certain degree, I do, but not completely. It was just the fact that you could tell that he was trying his best. His father, at first, was trying his best to give his son a better, like, have him be, shoot. I'm not gonna be able to talk because of the chainsaw guy. But, trying to get, like, have him have a life and not just depend on him, you know what I mean? Because it seemed like after his mom his mom left, he didn't seem like, well, even before that, he just didn't seem like he was able to, he was a slacker, to be honest. Everything he did was failing and everything. It seemed like he didn't want to do anything in life but that one thing. He claimed that, like, he didn't have nothing wrong with him in the interviews with the police, and he just felt like he was always born like that he wanted to hurt people. And it was also like he was targeting males, people of color that were male, and he made it seem like it actually from the show, like, oh, he didn't target people of color, but it looks that way because he couldn't afford to, like, have a good life for himself because he didn't push himself or anything. It seemed like he had a lot of mental issues in the sense of, like, or I don't know. It just seemed like he didn't want to do anything in life, and there was one part where he was doing good, like he had an apartment, he had a fish, and that's when he was really into this dude. Dang, I forgot his name. And when I don't know, did he fall in love with the person? Probably so. And it was changed him because he didn't hurt anyone from that aspect, but until the person had to go to work, because it seemed like with him, he wants the person there for a long time, whether they're alive or not, which is very selfish of him. I felt like he was a narcissist in a sense, because he only sympathized with himself and feeling lonely, and even though these people were nice enough to get to know him and all that, he took advantage of that. Like, oh, I'm so alone and all that. And it's very miserable. Like, you could have been a really decent human being because of a person. And there's people that do, like, when they meet somebody, they become better. Why am I using this? I'm wasting bullets. Because he should be dead. I shot him in the head. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, come over here. So I can shoot you. Taking your slow ass time. But, I also have, like, because it's, the part where he looked like he was doing good. And like I said, he was cleaning up his place. He had a fish and stuff. His stepmother and his actual father was there to see that he was doing good. And it showed in the series that he was actually, like, he felt, at least from my perspective, the father felt like, that's all he wanted was to make sure his son was doing good, and he had like something meaningful to living in the world, you know. Jeez. Oh, I missed. And a lot of parents want that for their kids. They want the best for them. So that's why I was just like, oh, I only got one bullet left. Make it worthwhile. Shoot. And then after this, I gotta save this one. Cause after this, there we go. Yeah, cause after this, the trolley. I don't want to use all my bullets for this part, even though it would have been great not to use all my freaking shotgun rounds. It's alright. But at one point, which I know, oh shit, there's two of them. Some pickle. There's freaking two of them. Oh shit. I keep saying I'm not gonna curse. Oh god. I'm running out of bullets. Is this for this? What bullets is this for? Oh yes it is. Hurry up! Oh god. Oh wow. Oh, look at all these mud truckers trying to kill me. You can't kill me. Oh lord. This is why I run out of bullets. Let me get to this part. Oh yeah. And now I don't have any more. Freaks. Alright, so, you know, I just thought like his father was trying his best to give Jeffrey Dahmer, from the aspect of the series, that it seemed like he wanted the best for him, like I said before, but it didn't seem like he wanted to do anything. Even when he went to the army, like usually that changes people and for the better, but for Jeffrey Dahmer it just didn't do nothing because he got freaking honorably discharged. I really don't think so because I don't know the whole full information. I'm just going by my opinion, but I feel like he was like, how do you get honorably discharged when you drinking alcohol and then you're pretty much an alcoholic? And he was doing things to people, well, to young what do they call them? I forgot what they call, like I was gonna say students, but yeah, he was doing still doing messed up things. What the heck? This is why I don't have a lot of bullets now. there's not another chainsaw guy. Cause it's getting annoying. Oh, okay. So, since, like, they don't really talk about, Jeffrey Dahmer had a sibling, because his mom took, his younger sibling with her, but, it was just, like, the scene where he was doing good because he met, dang, I don't remember his name. I'm trying to remember because the person, the model, the deaf model, when they were like dating and stuff like that, it seemed like if what I'm trying to say, I'm not like that would ever change the person, completely, but it seemed like it did change him in a sense where he was in love or whatever. I don't know if he was really in love, but when he left because he said he had to work, it seemed very selfish of him to want to be like, why can't you stay longer? And it's just like, bro, I gotta work. What the hell? I just told you why. And every time somebody says I gotta work, it seems like he makes it seem like they're never coming back because he's like lonely. But it's just like no, dang. Sad enough. I thought it was coming down again. What the hell? I didn't even see that one. Son of a bitch. These things are a pest. Like roaches. Okay. Well, they're gonna have. So, the other person I had sympathy for is Glinda. I don't remember her name, but don't mean that out of disrespect, but it's just the fact that, and I was just watching it today. That's why I'm like, I remember her name, her first name. I just don't remember her last name. But the fact that she knew something was wrong since he moved in, that's fast. Like the smell and stuff like that from his apartment, and then also the fact that he claimed to be having a relationship with a younger person of color. Glenda could tell something was wrong, and she was calling the police. They were ignoring her. And I'm on, I think, episode 7, and they were telling her, oh, because she was like, I've been calling 50 times and nobody did anything or come by. They just say that they will. And the response, the responder, I guess, whatever the terminology is, was like, well, if you keep calling, how are we going to know if it's serious? And it's like poor judgment on the police part, and like the people that you would expect to actually help, they didn't. And it's very controversial because it's like showing that because they were in a like uh, a poor area and poverty, they didn't take it seriously, and it could be racially driven, and they neglected to heed what her like warning about him, and it's really messed up because like they could have, if they just, even the judges, they just allowed him to be out. He never got any freaking prison time. During the time before, like they realized, oh shoot, he actually is murdering people. Like, oh, when he harmed the Asian 14-year-old, they let him off with just not even a warning, just like, well, you seem like a good guy, like you seem the dude, and now had and then you could tell that I was racially driven because um the son who had to translate for his father, even though I'm seeing it from the show, but at the same time it just was making it seem like, oh, I don't understand him, I can't relate to that, and he seems like he's a good citizen or whatever. It's messed up, and it just kind of shows you how messed up the justice system is, and how also like the people that are supposed to be say like rescuing us, they do a poor job. I hope a freaking oh wow. He should be dead. He's not. Oh, he is. Yeah, run over it. Oh my god. Damn it. Stop throwing guns at me. I mean, not guns. Oh, wow. Because I know one of them... I'm freaking out, man. You are freaking out, man. Where's that from? I forgot. Damn it! Thank God. Look at how many people this is. Villagers. Take it turns. Oh god, let me come on girl, don't mess this up. Oh my god, not another one, man. Things suck. can't believe they made like a not a cover but a remix to that. Hold on, let me pause this. Okay. Yeah, well, what else do I got over here? Oh yeah, I'm in the front. I mean the back. Okay. Am I done yet? Jesus. What else done? Alright. Let's see. Do I get any bullets for this one? Yes, I do, girl. Ow. Alright, 7. That's not a lot. I mean, it's good enough. Shoot. Okay, that's empty. Let me get my shotty. Actually, let me get this. Jesus! Yeah. Oh, no, man. Come on, bitch. Yes. Come on, bitch. Come on, bitch. Come on, bitch. Yes. I made it. It was hard. Yeah, so like I was saying, um, it's not. I don't think that it was fair, of course, because like have imagine living with um a person like Jeffrey Dahmer or some type, because it was during this the 90s during this was happened, but the whole entirety was from the 70s to the 90s, and I don't know how long he was living in that apartment, but um dealing with like even in one scene he says like, oh, to Glenda when he goes to her apartment begging her for well, not even begging. He was just feeling like I made you a sandwich as a freaking apology. Now, um, stop the complaints. And it's just like you have the audacity to come in my home and expect me to change when you've been doing this for a long period of time. And she didn't know exactly what he was doing, but she had an assumption that was correct. That's why, even though she said she wasn't scared, after it was like a relief and like that whole, you know, I wouldn't say put up a front, but at the same time, imagine dealing with some like being neighbors, whether it be in an apartment building or a house or whatever, neighbors with a psychopath. And it's just like, that's a scary feeling because she was waking up to people yelling and all types of craziness, people running out of his apartment so she could tell something was wrong. And instead of minding her business, she took the action to try to save somebody. She, like, if the police didn't, if they just did something sooner, they could have saved so many people's lives. So that's what I seen from this series. That she was the real hero. Like, even though um Jeffrey Dahmer's father had opened up, talked to him in one scene when they came out of court. He asked him, "Did he really do it?" He said no, and he was just like, he knows he's freaking lying, but at the same time, he's still gonna stay by his son's side. So that was just like, I don't know. I don't have kids, so I can't really point if I would still stay by my child's side if they was doing wrong. Oh, we're back here. Too bad you can't be stealthy. Is this the same area? It looked like it. Yeah, it is. Alright. Wait, let me save it. You know what I mean. Because I don't want to have to do that shit again. I had some fried chicken. This is so random. I tend to be random. But I had some fried chicken the other day. Well, yesterday. That I don't like I like Popeyes better than KFC. But the Kennedy's chicken are like you know, from those mom and pops shops, or like their fried chicken, Kennedy's or whatever y'all have around your area, you know what I'm talking about. They chicken is better, in my opinion. It's crispy, and you, some of them you can choose if you want it spicy or not. Cause they got the Kennedy's chicken, then they got the Texas chicken in New York. But I prefer the Kennedy's because it's something about that grease. Like it keeps it so crispy. It's like bacon. Sorry if you're vegan or vegetarian watching this. Um, you know, I did think about being vegetarian at one point, and then sometimes, when I was younger, I did, out of respect of my friend, like, I just wanted to experience it, but, at the same time, I haven't had, like, pork in a long period, not super long, but my, my dad is Muslim, so he doesn't eat pork, and my siblings, some of them, like, my older sister, I don't think she eat pork either, but me, I had a freaking shirt that said bacon strips, bacon strips, bacon strips, bacon strips from Epic Mealtime. Now that's nostalgia because they used to have, I don't even know if they still have it. They used to have a show after they gained a lot of momentum. They had a show on the, what was that, Cook Network or something like that. It's kind of like a ripoff of Food Network, but it reminds me what Fuse is to VH1, because they're all technically in the same umbrella with Viacom, right? So they had the show there. Yeah, they had their show there, and it was pretty cool. It kind of did the same formula of making like not as epic foods, but like basic things. It's kind of like a cooking. It was definitely a cooking show, but they have like a kind of storyline, like but I didn't really watch it as much, and I don't think they had that many good ratings because I don't even remember if it's still on anymore. But I remember watching a video about Epic Mealtime when they first started, but they, I don't think the whole. Actually, during this time, looking at people on TikTok and stuff, they would have been doing amazing with those huge amounts of food. And then you see all these weird TikToks making weird food and all that, and like trying to make it seem like they know what they're doing. Some of them um are more disturbing than enjoyable. But yeah, I felt like they would still be big if they kept going, or if they started now. Cause but I feel like the whole like gay bacon strips would have been offensive. They probably would have been canceled by that. To be honest. Did I save this? I don't think I did. I'm gonna do it anyway. I'm gonna do it again. Anyway. Wait, let's see.
Welcome. Got some rare things on sale. What are you buying? What are you buying? Is that all? Is that all? Thank you. What are you selling? Is that all, stranger? Thank you. Come back anytime.
Anytime. Yeah, so it's a good show. I do highly recommend it. It's called Dahmer. I just call Dahmer this series, or Jeffrey Dahmer series on Netflix, and people get what I'm talking about. But another thing I watched on around Halloween is locked. Another thing I watched is like those found footage type videos. Like there's these icebergs, and some of them are just a countdown. It's like chills. Oh, look at that! We finished the chapter. Yes. Since last year was a pretty good Halloween for me. I'm trying to remember, did I do anything on Halloween? Yeah, I did. I went to my cousin's house. And it was nice. I dressed up as a clown. And this year, that's what I'm meaning to mention. Me, my aunt, and our mutual friend, our family friend, we're going to be giving out candy to the little toddlers, like not like teenagers or preteens, but like what age? Well, like probably like 7 or 8 and younger, like 10 and younger, something like that, like a toddler. And family friend's gonna be dressed up as Darth Vader. My aunt's gonna be dressed up as Wonder Woman, and I'm gonna be dressed up as a zombie from the 50s, like a doo-wop, or like with a poodle dress and stuff. I might make a video about that. We'll see. But I will do like post it on TikTok and Instagram my outfit and stuff and my makeup, because I purchased makeup online on Amazon, and it's a really pretty good deal. Like um yeah, it's a pretty good deal because
I'm Mr. Mrs.
I didn't think there was gonna be a typewriter. It's a pretty good deal because it was like less than $15 for a lot of, like, you get the fake blood, you get the makeup, like the pastel crayons that you can put on your face and stuff. They give you green, white, and I think red, like more fake blood, and green and white grease makeup. They have also the grease makeup in the palette, and they have stickers, like temporary stickers that look like scars. It has a lot of glitter, like different stuff, and that's what I was looking for, because I want to have a lot of, like, I want to have an effect where somebody bit my face, like my cheek, and that's gonna look cool. I've been looking at, cause like the last, I think I talked about it in the last video. I did this effect where my face. I usually do like graphic stuff. When I was in high school, I put like clear, like white contacts in my eye. Well, I could only put one, and the other one I put oh shoot, hold up. I put yo, Jeffrey, was good, son? I made it farther into the game. What you doing for Halloween, Jeffrey? Just go down. Oh Lord, I remember this. I think doesn't this thing move? Oh Lord. Excuse me. Oh, okay. I vaguely remember it because I remember something about it. I think it starts moving or whatever. The reason why it takes so long is because I just be trying to remember the parts of the games that I was playing, to be honest. How'd I get over there? Okay. And I didn't jump. I didn't make it. What the hell? Well, how the hell did I get up there? Do I have to... Let me see. Let me go back. Oh, jeez. Yes, I knew it. I was like, it's supposed to move. Ah, he fell. He jumped for no reason. Yeah. You don't go. Oh, I feel you, but you don't go to no parties or nothing. I still go to parties. Well, this year I'm just giving out candy, but I'm dressing up as a like that was funny because I was just talking about that. I'm dressing up dressing up as a zombie from the 50s. It's not a real big deal to me because I cosplay anyway, so. No! No! Oh, Lord. Jump! Damn it! I suck at this, man. I just enjoy playing it, though. Yay, I got herbs. Makes me rush out. I saved it. Saved my hairspray. Come on, bitch. Oh, yeah, you want this? Oh, you gonna stop? I got a knife. Damn. I should've never got close. I thought I'd be able to kick him. Now what? That one's still close. Dang. Oh. It's not going. Oh boy. I think I'll just start over again. Okay. We're close to the hour round anyway. So, bottom line is that Jeffrey Dahmer, the series on Netflix is really good. It's very intense. Like, I can't watch I'll watch a full episode, but I won't go back to back, like, binge watch it. Because, like, the guy, like, I feel like, even, Evan Peters does a really good job, like, even in comparing it to what the actual Jeffrey Dahmer looks like, not sometimes, he looks like him, especially, like with the beard and all that, and it shows how standoffish he was. Like, he didn't act like, he seemed more like an introverted person, or just standoffish where he didn't know how to interact with people unless it was just like, oh, or like somebody he was attracted to and wanted to get them some Coke whiskeys. And I don't want to say enjoyed it, but I am interested in it. So the last thing I watched before this, I watched it because of the hype, but before this I was watching Sandman, which is another good series I recommend. I watched the whole thing and I really enjoy it. I have the Sandman on Audible, and then I also have one of the books. I think I have the first one. So I was excited that they made an adaptation of it. So I'm also looking forward, because tonight American Horror Story comes on NYC, so I'm interested in that, seeing what that's about, because there's a few seasons, like the newest seasons. I seen Apocalypse, but I didn't see Romarak or whatever the heck it's called, or 1989 or whatever it was, like when it was based off a summer camp in the 80s. I didn't see that one. I think that's about it, because I seen Carnival, I seen Covet, I seen Asylum. Of course, I seen the first one, Murder House or whatever it was called. Was it called Murder House? Yeah. But I'm looking forward to seeing what the new one's about, because it's, like I said, it's based off in NYC. So I'm thinking, from what they posted, like glimpse of, not footage, but like who's gonna be in it, and it's gonna be based off of the era from the blackout back in the 70s. So we'll see. And there's some psychic. I'm hoping that Sis is the psychic, and see how their acting portrays the character. They haven't done wrong with the characters in the past. Like, the actors do very well with the characters. I feel like they have fun with them, and they be just as good as Evan Peters with his characters. Do I have a favorite actor on American Horror Story? Not exactly, because I like see each character is different. Okay, Lori, whatever her last name is, the one who played the semi. Hold on. Well, anyway, thank you guys for watching. I hope you have a nice day. Bye.